check, 1, 2.
Oh, welcome back to Jolly's Rants. I'm Jolly the Patriotic Puppet, and here's your rant. And today we've got celebrities crashing out. Yeah, I know. I used to do these videos called Celebrity Meltdowns, which you can check out here on the channel. But we retired the meltdown word because for some reason YouTube gets triggered by that in the algorithm. So now we're doing crash outs. Basically a facelift as we still make fun of these retarded celebrities that keep coming across my timeline saying stupid shit. And we're going to expose them and have some fun, guys. So before we do, smash the like button right there if you would, please. And maybe hit that subscribe because I need all you awesome patriots out there to help hook a puppet up, take it to the next level, and together we will make Muppets great again. All right, guys? Now, let's get into our crash outs. Here we go. All right, first one on the bat, we've got old John Leguizamo. Oh, man. So there's been a press tour going around from the Odyssey, if you don't know, and hopefully you didn't pay money to go see that garbage. Man, what a woke disaster that movie is. Although, of course, the critics are hailing it as the greatest movie ever, which is a bunch of BS, and we all know it. It's nothing but a woke agenda for Nolan to try to get an Academy Award, and oh boy, he hired up some woke celebrities. So this won't be the only one we cover from the Odyssey, but this is the first. And of course, John's got to say some more stupid shit because he always does. And let's go ahead and give a listen to what he says this time. Roll the clip.
What's been your Odyssey in terms of fighting for your identity or your Hollywood career?
Well, it's always been a battle. I mean, Hollywood is not the most accepting place, even though we Latin people are 30 to 40% of the box office and a third of streamers. We're still not represented. We're the most underrepresented, aggressively underrepresented group in America. So that's been my odyssey, to try to bring some parity.
You lose. Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Oh boy, this guy just does not know when to shut up. He has been putting up TikTok flip-flops for a while now, crying about ICE and the persecution of his people. And then, of course, he's got to throw a jab here at this interview with Variety. And it's just more bullshit, folks. He's trying to make it sound like he's oppressed. And that, Hispanic people, blah, 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 don't get enough representation. Bullshit, man. There's plenty of Hispanics in Hollywood. There's plenty of them on the big screen. Hell, a Hispanic woman just made a shit ton of money with the movie Obsession. And she's doing really good, and she's going to be a big actress going forward. So it doesn't matter what your race is. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. I don't know how many times we got to put this point across. It doesn't matter if you are a good actor or not, if you're the right person for the role or not. That's all that should matter. Your accolades, not your bullshit race baiting garbage that you guys continue to push out like you're oppressed. I love it. You're sitting there in a multi-$1,000 suit talking about how oppressed you are. And we're supposed to sit here and buy this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh, God, you've gotten plenty of jobs. I've seen you in all kinds of movies. You've been in John Wick's. You're now in the Odyssey. You're all over the place. Yet you're still complaining. And that's what I can't stand about these stupid celebrities. Let's move on to the next one. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next one on the chopping block, we've got ourselves Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway. Yeah, you remember her. She played old Catwoman in the Nolan Batman franchise. And, of course, she's one of the big stars of the new Odyssey movie that just came out. And, Anne Hathaway, she's all right as an actress. But I didn't realize how retarded she was when it comes to politics. And here she is at some kind of human's right campaign, as you can see the old, what is that? The symbol for gay, I believe, the double minus sign or whatever the hell that is. So you can only imagine where this is going. Roll the clip.
With the exception of being a cisgender male, everything about how I was born has put me at the current center of a damaging and widely accepted myth. That myth is that gayness orbits around straightness, transgender orbits around cisgender, and that all races orbit around whiteness. And it is a myth that keeps money and power in the hands of the few instead of being invested in the lives of the free.
Oh.
I appreciate this community so much because it's where I learned to reject this myth. I appreciate this community because together, we are not just going to question this myth. We are going to destroy it.
You lose.
Hey, moron!
Duh! Look at me. I'm the one with waterboard, dude.
Wow. Just wow. Seriously? Okay, folks, let me give you a little behind the scenes type of info here. So, as you know, and I've mentioned this on many occasions, there is a what we like to call quote unquote gay mafia that's running the show as far as entertainment goes, right? And pretty sure that there's some kind of speculation for these actors and actresses where they got to come out and say this type of shit in order to continue to get more roles in Hollywood. If you dare push back against the narrative, oh boy, you will not be allowed to be in movies anymore. Just ask Gina Carano. Oh boy, among many others. But long story short, and I love the display of almost crying there. Yeah, your acting's top notch. Yeah, I almost believed it. I almost believed you're going to squirt some. Unfortunately, those are some dry eyes. I don't see no tears flowing. My God, you don't know when to turn off the acting, do you? What a retard. Anyway, so Anne here wants to destroy anything cisgender. Is it cisgender? Really? Can we just say straight again? Can we bring straight back? You know, I don't like this cisgender shit. I'm not down with it. You know, non-binary and all these crazy terms, man. What just happened to, you know, you're straight or you're fruity? That's it. You know, we just keep it simple. But no, she's got to use all the latest terms for her bullshit. And, you know, somebody behind the scenes is sticking a sharp stick in her back saying, say the words, bitch, or no more roles for you. We know what's really going on, Anne. And of course, you are just solidifying your career by coming out and being a complete jackass. Yeah, pretty much. Now, I still want to know, what kind of rights are getting taken away? What kind of oppression is going on? I don't see it. Is it the oppression of letting these weirdos do parades in all our major cities with their dicks flopping around as they celebrate in front of kids? Is that the oppression you're talking about? Seriously? Or maybe it's the fact that, I don't know, gays can get married now? Or the fact that, you know, you could go ahead and be a transformer if you want in this country, but we should still have the right to make fun of it and point it out as a mental illness. You know, freedom of speech and all that good shit. Oh, that's right. I'm on YouTube, so there's no such thing as freedom of speech here. Just look at the strike on my channel right now. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. So, Anne here, you are definitely a crackpot weirdo. And thank you for exposing yourself to the rest of us so we all know how that hamster wheel spins and that tiny little brain of yours. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the chopping block, we've got Alan Ritchson. Yeah, Alan Ritchson. He's he's the big star of the show called Reacher, I believe is the name of the show, and I think he's been in a few other things. You guys can let me know in the comments below, but oh, this guy is going viral right now for saying some of the most disgusting shit you've ever heard in your life. Yes, and I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip. It's well, just brace yourself, folks. The cringe is real. All right, let's roll it.
Are a little bit afraid of me because they're like, he's a loose cannon, and I'm not. I'm just saying the shit that everybody should say if they give a shit about humanity. Everybody else should feel like I feel.
The world is on fire.
The world, yeah, like, oh, mad about the way things are and the abuses that are happening. The Epstein files. The fucking Epstein files! God damn it! Where are they? It's a fucking law, bitch. Show it. You fucking pedophiles. I shouldn't say fuck because I'm a Christian and people are gonna go like, how can he say fuck and he's a Christian? You know, sorry, God, I'm sweating now. I would get those Epstein files out in 2 seconds. Yeah, dude, 2 seconds. Sorry.
You got my vote. Whatever you want to run for, you got it.
Don't you want to see what's in there so that we can hold people accountable? These fucking rapists? We're just cool with it? That bitch has the keys to the nuclear. He's like all up into 13-year-olds. Like, dude, what? Go to jail. Go to jail. All right, what are we talking about?
You lose.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
Well, I'll be damned. That guy dropped more F-bombs than one of my videos. Holy shit. Wow. You just used up all my F-bombs for the video that I can use, man. Like you splurged. You definitely splurged. My God. All right. So this guy's crying about the Epstein files. Yeah, I get it. We all want to know about the list, of course. But here's the case about that, folks. So, you know, they released a bunch of information on that back in the day. It was like a year ago or something like that now. And, you know, made it pretty much open for people to read. We found out a lot of stuff, especially about certain princes of certain countries and stuff like that. But the real fact that I wanted to point out here, folks, was, you know, Melania, Trump's wife, came out publicly and put out a statement asking all victims of the Epstein files to please come forward and share their story so we can get it in the public. Guess how many stories have come out? Big fat fucking zero. Yeah, I threw in one of my F words. Why not? You know, if it was so prudent and so bad, you would think these victims would come out in droves and talk about their experience, but they're not. So what is it? Why is that happening? I don't know. Maybe they're getting paid off. Maybe they're lying. I don't know. But here's the big factor of this, right to the bare brass tactics of it and what you're trying to say here. That last little remark you made, I might have been with you till the end. When you started saying Trump is the old quote unquote P file, right? If you know what I'm talking about. And he's into 13-year-old girls, right? No, asshat. That has been proven over and over and over again that Trump was not involved. No. Oh my God. It just blows my mind that these people still hang on the bullshit, the garbage that they have been fed by the left. And this guy has been a renowned Trump hater for a long time. So he's just saying it just to say it, just to throw an extra jab in there because of how much he hates Donald Trump. You know, asshole, I don't like everything that Trump's doing either. I'm not too thrilled about being in this war with Iran right now, but I grin and bear it because you know what the alternative would have been? Kamala and open borders. And my God, could you imagine the millions and millions of illegals that have been pouring over our border right now if that bitch would have gotten to office? Whoa. Scary shit to even think about, folks. In fact, we got the exact opposite. We got a closed border. We got more deportations than we've ever seen before. And no more illegals coming over the border. We have locked it down. What a change in pace, right? You know, I want things to get better too, buddy. I really do. I want to have more transparency as well. I actually agree with you on that point. But when you start pointing the finger and putting out the bullshit lie rhetoric of Trump being some kind of P-file, I'm not going to stand for it. No, I'm not. Because there's no fucking proof and there never has been, and there never will be. Why? Well, because Trump's a billionaire. He's a playboy. He literally was running the Miss Universe pageant for years. So he had his pick of them. Get the fuck out of here. Why the hell would he go after kids? Come on, man. He's got kids. He's got daughters. You sick bastard. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. I don't watch Reacher. I don't think you should either. Quit trying to support this asshole because he ain't nothing but a piece of shit. Moving on. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the chop-in block, we've got Jennifer Lawrence. Oh yeah, we haven't heard from her in a while, have we? Yeah, she's a pretty thing, and I think she's a pretty good actress. She's been in a lot of movies like Hunger Games. It's probably her most famous movies that she's been in. But here she is, opening her mouth, saying more stupid shit. Why can't these celebrities just shut the fuck up? You're not a politician. We don't care what your opinion is. And you're rich and pampered, but oh God, here she goes. She's going to cry about Gaza. Oh boy, here we go. All right, roll the clip.
It's mortifying. What's happening is no less than a genocide, and it's unacceptable. I'm terrified for my children, for all of our children. On top of everything else, what makes me so sad is that this disrespect and the discourse in American politics right now is going to be normal to them. I mean, the kids who are voting right now at 18, it's going to be totally normal to them that politics has no integrity. Politicians lie. There's no empathy. And everybody needs to remember that when you ignore what's happening on one side of the world, it won't be long until it's on your side as well.
You lose.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, it's mortifying. Oh no. Oh, those poor kids. Oh, it's going to be here next. Oh, these poor children. They're going to grow up and oh no. Oh boy. All right. First of all, yes, politicians lie. That's been known since pretty much politicians began. So there's no mystery there. I always tell everybody, pick your poison when it comes to voting, okay? Because you're going to get bullshit on both sides. That's a fact. But you got to look at it from a different light. You got to be like, all right, do I want this asshole in office that hates my country, or do I want this asshole in office who at least believes in the First and Second Amendment that basically is the concrete foundation of what our country is? And I always vote for that, folks. I'm always going to vote for someone who says, I ain't touching your guns. That's really important. And then, of course, the First Amendment as well. I'm going to allow you to say whatever you want, which you should be able to do, except you can't do it on YouTube because, well, YouTube is, they're full of commies. But anyway, that's besides the point. Jennifer here, she needs to just keep her mouth shut. She doesn't know what she's fucking talking about. And it feels like these people just continue to get up on their pedestal and think they are just holier than thou as they live in their rich, pampered house on the hill with their private chefs and, of course, their private trainer and all that good shit. They don't know what it's like. They have no clue. They live in a gated community. They don't care about open borders. Fuck these people. My God, this woman. Now let me guess. If old Kamala was in office right now, well, everything would just be hunky-dory, huh? Everything would just be just perfect. Yeah, you wouldn't be out talking your shit, would you? Not one bit. Nope, completely silent. It's funny, back when Biden was in office, I didn't see none of you celebrities coming out talking about the pouring of illegals over the border, the American citizens that were being assaulted and raped and even killed by illegal aliens that Biden led into our country. No tears for that. Nope, nobody protested that. But as soon as we start shutting shit down, as soon as we start pointing out the bullshit that's going on over in the Middle East, look, war sucks. You're right. But these assholes over there that have been fighting over religion for the last 10,000 years, that shit ain't gonna stop. They're morons. They can't get past their own bullshit that they read in their Korans and shit, man. These guys over there in Gaza, yeah, it sucks that bombs got dropped, but look, you assholes continue to go into Israel and bomb and kill private citizens that have nothing to do with war. No, they're just trying to enjoy their coffee, and here you go being terrorists and dropping bombs and coffee shops and places where people take their kids. You don't cry about that. But as soon as Israel gets pissed off and starts blowing shit up because they're tired of it, well, then all of a sudden it's a problem. It's a problem. Now, I'm not saying either side is righteous here. I'm not saying either side is doing good things. I don't want anybody to die. I want world peace. I mean, that's really what we strive for here. But unfortunately, the problem is we got a bunch of Neanderthals over there that believe in a mystic ancient religion, and they all think like cavemen. Yeah. You know, I never see you guys crying about, I don't know, gay people getting thrown off of roofs, or the oppression of women, not allow them to be educated, or allow them to show any skin besides below the ankles and their eyes, covering them up, oppressing them, beating them, killing them, you know, stoned to death because they, I don't know, showed too much skin or whatever the situation is. It's some fucked up shit over there. It's third world and it's caveman style, and I ain't down with it. I think it's fucked up. It blows my mind that these celebrities continue to back that type of abhorrent behavior and sit here and try to make us feel bad for it. It's bullshit, and we all know it. And you're just sitting here feeding the same garbage bullshit lines as the rest of the celebs do. I don't know if you're paid to say this or if you're told to say this because you won't get another role in Hollywood, but I know for a fact if you have any common sense, you would know to just shut up and know your role and go act in your movies and leave the politics to the politicians. But nope, they always got to sit there and spew their 2 cents and act like complete jackasses. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, folks, for our final video here, we've got a very interesting perspective on wrestling. Yeah. You know, I was a wrestling fan as a kid. Grew up with Hulkamania rules, brother. And ooh, yeah, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Drop that elbow from the top rope. Dig it. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Anyway, I love old school wrestling. It was awesome. Growing up as a kid, big, huge, muscly men that kicked the shit out of each other. It was a good time. They had great personalities, and well, it was just fun to watch. But wrestling these days has definitely changed, folks. Oh my God! So all the superstars that I grew up with are long gone. Most of them dead or retired, and there just ain't many of them left that are hanging around. John Cena was kind of the last one that I grew up with. I mean, he started out when I was pretty young, but I was already an adult at that point. But it doesn't matter. John Cena would probably be the last one. Now, you got guys like Cody Rhodes, who's related to Dusty Rhodes, who was a superstar back in the day. And, of course, CM Punk, who's, he's been known for years now to be kind of a leftist, so to speak, right? And he's made some pretty stupid comments throughout the years, but I wanted to point this out to you wrestling fans out there. If you're still hanging on to hope that this thing's going to turn around, it's not. It's over. And I'm going to prove it right now. So I have to be very careful with showing anything from WWE. They are the worst at claiming any kind of thing. I mean, I can't even play a John Cena song on my video without them coming down on me hard and trying to shut this video down. So I'm going to show you as much as I can. This is kind of behind the scenes footage from a fan, but I want you to embrace what's going on here. So Danhausen or whatever is some kind of influencer, some jackass that wears clown makeup. How he got famous, I don't know, probably for being a jackass, but somehow has squirreled his way into the world of wrestling. This has got to stop. And the last thing they did was, what was his name? Travis Scott, who's also in the Odyssey, by the way. He was put into wrestling a couple of years back, and that was also extremely stupid. These aren't wrestlers, okay? And why they keep putting them in there, I don't know. The only one that I think might actually be legit wrestler is, what's his name? Jake Paul or whatever, the former YouTube turned wrestler. I can't remember if it's him or his brother. His brother's a UFC fighter, I think. But yeah, anyway, he's in wrestling. I would say maybe he is actually a legit wrestler now because he does do some pretty cool high-flying moves and stuff like that. He seems pretty dedicated. But that's besides the point. You shouldn't be putting influencers in wrestling, okay? Now, Look what happens at this after-match scenario that goes down. They got caught on camera. I just want you to see this for a minute and tell me what you think in the comments below. Roll the clip. Disgusting.
Let's go.
Ah, God. Blech.
You lose. Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
You know, back in my day, there was a wrestler I remember by the name of, God, what did he go by? Ladonis or Adonis or something like that. And he kind of put off that uber gay vibe or whatever, but they made fun of it. You know, they beat him up for it. It was kind of a funny thing, right? You know, it was a different time, obviously. This is back in the 80s, I think. Anyway, you know, it's always been kind of around, you know, these flamboyant wrestlers, but they've always been bad guys and they've always gotten their ass kicked for basically being flamboyant in a very manly sport, a very heterosexual type of sport. At least it used to be, because you had beautiful women that would come into the sport as well, like Stacy Keibler and Tori Wilson. Now all the women are looking more manly than ever, and all the men are starting to look more feminine. What the fuck is going on with wrestling, right? And this just tops it off, okay? I don't care if it's a joke. I don't care. What are you doing? Why are you making out with the painted face influencer in the middle of the ring, doing some gay shit in wrestling? Why? I feel sorry for you wrestling fans. You have to endure such bullshit. You know? I mean, the non-wrestling fans, for a long time, would sit there and point at you wrestling fans and be like, you're gay because you like watching big sweaty men take their shirts off and roll around on a mat and stuff. And it's like, no, man, they're literally beating the hell out of each other. Blood goes flying, chair shots to the head. I mean, we've literally seen death in the ring before. Just look at Owen Hart. But no, now they're pushing this garbage. What the fuck are you doing, WWE? This is not okay. This is not cool. It's not funny. It's gross. It's sick. It's weird. It's twisted. And it doesn't belong in a manly sport like wrestling. Ah! The legends are literally rolling over in their graves seeing this type of bullshit. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Wrestling used to be about toxic masculinity, not gay shit. Unbelievable. I just blows my mind. Blows my mind. And, well, I tuned out of wrestling a long time ago. And if you're still watching, I suggest you do the same, because this is not going anywhere good. Triple H has pretty much destroyed the WWE at this point. I don't know how AEW is doing or whatever, but it's always going to be second class to the big dogs of WWE, but it doesn't matter at this point. Ever since Vince McMahon got pulled off of being, you know, the creative force behind everything, Triple H has just gone completely batshit, allowing this dumb shit to happen in the ring. Disgusting. Get the weird influencer out, the face painted clown show. He's not even a wrestler. Get back to what made wrestling great, right? Awesome moves, big, strong men kicking ass, and beautiful women. But no, we got to do some gay shit. Rest in peace, WWE, and tuck and roll. Well, that's going to do it for this round of celebrity crash outs, and I hope you guys had some fun. Hope you got some laughs, and maybe learned a couple things. Who knows? But either way, I'm glad you stuck around till the end. Appreciate that very much. Make sure to leave me an awesome comment below. Let me know what your favorite little crash out was on the video. And of course, hit the like, hit the share, hit that stupid hype button right there, which I don't even know if it matters, but hit it anyway. And yeah, maybe show me a little bit of love and hit that subscribe, because I still need all you awesome patriots to help this channel out so we can keep on growing. I think I'm getting shadow banned pretty bad right now, thanks to YouTube's algorithm and the strike on the channel. So I need all the support and help I can get. If you want to throw a couple bucks at me, you can throw a super thanks right there in the comments, or you can always donate to the PayPal that is in the description of the video down below. All that stuff helps, and I really appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Or you can be a member. You can hit the join button down there and be a member of the channel and get exclusive videos right here on the channel as well. So either way, please help out. We really appreciate it. We need you. We definitely need you to keep moving forward and to hopefully not get this channel completely sabotaged by the abusive commie overlords at YouTube. It sucks, man. And maybe subscribe to me on Rumble too, just in case, because you never know when they might shut this puppet down once and for all. All right, guys, much love. I'll catch you on the next one. In the meantime, and in between time, suck and roll.
I'll catch you on the flip side.